Hello folks, welcome to the Self-Love Podcast. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a really powerful tool that's going to help you with self-belief. So we're going to talk about how we can start to retrain our subconscious mind for self-belief in the present day and for the future. So the subconscious mind is very gullible. It believes anything you tell it. So it's really important to tell that subconscious mind good things about yourself, right? Otherwise it's going to believe and replay all of the negative things and the self-critical things that you've told yourself from being a child to an adult. Okay, so self-belief is a subject that has been formed from your subconscious mind. Whatever you've been playing over and over again on repeat as a pattern, just like you do when you're brushing your teeth, is what your subconscious mind is going to believe because it's gullible, and that's what it's going to replay in your present and in your future unless you switch it up. The mantra you tell yourself on the daily basis is what forms your character and what forms your life, okay? So let's talk about the subconscious mind and how it's affecting your self-belief today and how we can use this powerful tool to switch it up so that we can retrain the subconscious mind for empowering beliefs about yourself instead. Okay, so the subconscious mind is, the components of the subconscious mind are feelings, motives and decisions. Okay, so if you're having certain feelings about yourself that are not encouraging, that are not kind in the present day, then these have come from a series of mantras, repetitive words, thoughts and feelings that you've been putting into your subconscious mind, putting into that subconscious memory bank time and time over throughout your past, and the subconscious believes it and it just replays it until you change it. Okay, so if your mantra has been, I don't feel good about myself, I don't like myself very much, I'm not worthy enough, then that is what is going to be played over and over again until you flip the script, until you rewire the subconscious mind. Okay, the same as the decisions that you choose to do and the motives that you have are all formed from the subconscious mind. So every decision that you make now, right here, right now, and in the future gets replayed on repeat until you change it. Okay, so let's talk about the subconscious mind in that way. So the subconscious, the components of the subconscious mind, like I say, are feelings, decisions and motives. They are patterns that are replayed, and they have been replayed so many times in your past that they start to be the life that you live, the character that you are, what you feel about yourself, yeah, right here, right now. And they also will be what you gain in the future if you don't switch it up. Okay, so let's think about the word mantra. Mantra, man means mind, tra means vehicle. Mantra means a vehicle to transform or train the mind. Okay, so if your mantra has been throughout your life the mantra of limiting self-belief, I am not good enough, I am not worthy enough, I'm never going to succeed, I'm never going to be able to have the life that I desire, I'm never going to be able to feel happy because I don't have any self-belief. If you said that time and time over in repetition, the subconscious mind thinks that is what you are. Okay? And it's up to you to shift that. It's up to you to choose to train it and change it differently. It's up to you to change the mantra. Okay? So think about mantra, repetition of a belief or a word or a sound. Yeah? It's said over and over again because repetition is the mother of skill. And that mantra is replayed throughout your life. The subconscious believes it. It affects what happens to you in the present moment, and it also affects what happens to you in the future. How can we flip that script? How can we change it so that we are cutting that karmic trench? I call anything that is a pattern that is replaying like a habit, maybe an unwanted habit, time and time and time and time again, like a bad smell. I call it the karmic trench. It's almost like you are dying to have this self-belief about yourself. You really, really want to change up your decisions. You really want to change up your motives, and you really want to change the feelings that you have towards yourself. You want to love yourself. You want to feel happy about yourself, but it's just not happening. Why? Because you aren't doing anything to change those patterns of behavior. So the subconscious mind still thinks all of that critical stuff that you told yourself throughout your life, from being a child to an adult, and it's going to keep replaying that. Okay, it's just a replay button. Replay and replay and replay and replay. Yeah. So if you've trained your brain, that subconscious brain, the mantra of, this is the decision I make. I make this decision of self-sabotaging myself. For example, say you want to go on a run, or you want to do some exercise, you want to do some yoga, whatever, and the pattern of behaviour that you have trained your subconscious mind to do in the past is self-sabotage. Okay, I want to do the thing, but I'm not going to. The more you choose the decision of not going to, the more that not going to is going to ingrain in the subconscious mind, and that becomes your character. That becomes the decision you will make until you start to flip the script and challenge that self-sabotage and actually go for the run, or actually commit yourself to do the yoga or whatever it is that you wanted to do but didn't. Okay? So the subconscious mind is very much about decisions that you're making right now, right here, right now. And you have to proactively flip that script time and time again so that you are retraining the subconscious mind for the future to make the decision that you want it to make. Yeah? You can change this. It's entirely up to you. The same with feelings towards yourself. Okay? So if you've been replaying these negative feelings, thoughts, and words in your subconscious mind time and time over, because repetition is the mother of skill, if you've trained yourself to feel those things about yourself, I don't feel good, I don't like myself, I don't like my body, I don't like my face, I don't like anything that I'm doing, I'm not good enough for the world. If you've trained yourself that, if that has been your mantra, yeah, your go-to pattern of behaviour, you need to flip that script. You need to change the mantra. Okay, and the same with your motives. If your motives and your driving force has been that of something that has been unkind towards yourself, something that has been demotivating and not constructive, it's been destructive instead, then that is the pattern that you're going to get, unfortunately. Think about words. Words are vibrations. That every single word, every single thought, every single pattern that we hold within us has a certain vibratory frequency. Anger has a vibratory frequency, sadness has a vibratory frequency, positivity has a vibratory frequency, happiness has a vibratory frequency. All of these different outputs have a certain vibratory frequency, therefore they vibrate on a certain level. Okay, so the words you speak are the life you'll live. For example, if the words you've spoke about yourself that the subconscious mind believes, remember, because it's very, very gullible, if those words have been unkind, and they've been unkind for a very, very, very long time, and they're demeaning, and they're not productive, yeah? Then your body and your brain and your nervous system and the circumstances that are around you and your energy is going to reflect that. Every time you say words and every time you have specific thoughts that are on repeat, that sends signals out into the vibratory frequency world, and it comes back at you like a bloody frisbee, right? So you throw it out and it comes straight back. You throw it out and it comes straight back. Now, if you think about that for shifting that subconscious pattern of behaviour, yeah? So you're throwing out all of this negativity towards yourself, it's just coming back, coming back, coming back, throwing it out, it's coming back. It's the same as going on a run, on repeat, on repeat, on repeat, repeat. You do it daily, you get better at running. You feel fitter, yeah? You feel stronger. You can move a little bit more like a jaguar instead of a lead weight, right? Because practice, it makes progress. It doesn't make perfect because there's no such thing and we don't want to get there. Outcomes are boring. However, practice makes progress. So you run, 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 run. Guess what? You get more performative at your running. Same as training your subconscious mind, same as the words that are vibrations in the atmosphere, in the cosmos, yeah? You keep training your subconscious mind, the mantra of negativity towards yourself. Guess what? You get better at it. It becomes a habit. The same as the words that you throw out there to the universe, to the cosmos. Negative. I don't like that person. I don't like myself. I don't like this. I don't like that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate this. Oh, they're not very good. Oh, I don't like them. All of that stuff is going to come back at you. So it's all about retraining and reconsidering what it is you're putting out there, because that is what's going to give you the self-belief. Now, I'm not going to say this is going to be easy. In fact, it's really challenging, and to start with, it can be a full-time job. And I do this daily, absolutely daily. But this is the most profound tool that I'm going to give you to help change your self-belief, okay? Flip the script, change the mantra, change it. Because although we are replaying this negative loop over and over again that's diminishing our self-belief and affecting our future and our happiness in the present, we have the power to change that. We have the power to change it in every single moment of our living life. Now, right now. The word is now. You have the power to change it now, not in the future, right now. Because you've got a lot of making up to do, right? If you've been unkind to yourself for many years, the subconscious brain, like I say, it's very gullible. It needs lots of repetition in the opposite direction to find that balance. And if you want to go really, really in the opposite direction, as in get those self-empowering words and thoughts into your nervous system, into your subconscious mind, into the cosmos, into that atmosphere, then you're going to go in the opposite direction, okay? So whatever you feed grows always. So this is the tool that I'm going to give you today. In your day, when you start to recognise that you are performing tasks or feeling bad about yourself or making decisions or having certain motives, thought patterns or words that are coming out of your mouth that are not encouraging, that are giving you low self-belief and low self-esteem, you have to catch yourself in the act. This is the tool, okay? Imagine yourself there looping, going down a rabbit hole of disencouragement, unmotivated thought patterns about yourself, unkind thought patterns about yourself. Your body starts to slump, you close off your heart space. It's sending more signals to your brain that you don't like yourself, you're low in mood, you don't feel good about yourself. You need to flip that script and you need to flip it instantly. Okay, so the first thing that you can do is notice, become aware, sit up straight, open the heart space and flip the script. You might clap, you might bang onto the heart space to bring yourself out of the head. You might go stop. Polly, or stop Sarah, Charlotte, whatever you're called. Yeah? Stop. Now it's time to flip the script. We're about to retrain the subconscious mind, okay? And all of that negative stuff that you're saying about yourself, all of that disempowering stuff that you're saying about yourself, you have to say the opposite. Out loud is better because it starts to vibrate into the cosmos. Yeah, words are vibrations. Whatever you throw out there comes back. Say it out loud with intention, purpose, clarity and confidence. I am worthy. I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of loving myself. I'm enjoying my life. I'm present. All of these words that are positive and the opposite to the words that you've been using need to become the mantra. Because man means mind, tra means vehicle, a vehicle to transform or change the mind. So feed it with self-empowering words. Even if you don't believe what you're saying, even if you have to fake it until you make it, you still have to say the words. You have to flip the script, flip the mantra instantly whenever you catch yourself doing it. Because one day you'll start to believe them. Because whatever you throw out there comes back to you. And your subconscious has started to have a lovely, beautiful, positive ripple effect or a thread of positivity about yourself instead of negativity about yourself. Okay, so you're retraining it. And one day in the future, it's going to start to believe that instead of the things that you were throwing out in the past. Okay, so flip the mantra from disempowering to empowering every single time you catch yourself being unkind to yourself. Okay, so that is the Self-Love Podcast for today. I hope you enjoyed it and tune in next time. Mwah! Flip the